Hey, loved one, it's TJ, and I want to talk about energy. One of my favorite things to discuss. Put these roses down. Everything is energy. Energy cannot be destroyed, it can be transformed, transmuted, or moved. I want to talk about this because I see and hear a lot of people discussing how they feel zapped of their energy because of other people. Other people are draining their energy. I also want to talk to people who are in the service industry, whether you're working with customers and clients indirectly or in person, by phone or in person. Also, people who are in the care industry, like the hospitals and in the nursing facilities, things of that nature. I want to talk to you all about this because energy is one of my favorite things to work with. We all work with it and don't necessarily realize that's what we're doing. But I want to talk about doing it intentionally. Okay, so people talk about protecting their energy. I gotta protect my energy, this and that. I would rather say permission. The word protect implies that there is a problem, and it also implies resistance. And we want to keep things resistance free because we like ease, we like bliss, we want ease, and we want everybody to do whatever they do in their lane. Okay. All right. So, the first thing that I do before I leave the house. And I'm just giving you some practical tips. There's a lot of things I do. I throw the kitchen sink at it, but just give you some practical tips. And the first thing is to ground yourself. You don't want to be all up here, because when you're all up here, you feel kind of spacey and flighty, not in your body. You want to be fully into your body. And the way that I ground is I visualize roots or a tree trunk coming from my trunk area, where you're sitting, your butt. Visualize it going through the earth's core, going to the earth's core through the crust, through the dirt, through the bones, through the fire, through the crystal caves, just all the way deep in there. I would recommend you do this sitting down first, just so you can kind of feel it. You might start feeling some energy if you're feeling some tingling or something in your feet or in your lower half in your body, or just any kind of movement. That is energy. That is your energy. But I do this all day, every day. If I feel like I need to, while I'm walking, I visualize roots coming from my feet. When I'm driving, I visualize me and the car just grounding into the planet, deep into the planet. And it might help you to say some things like, I am protected, I belong, I am safe, I am grounded, I am rooted. You can say that a few times, whatever resonates. Okay, so after that, then I go into the auric bubble. Now, we all have a auric field that many of us can't see, some of us can. But I visualize mine coming close to my body. Now, your auric field is about this wide outside of your body, but you can bring it in, just bring it on in. And then with that, I like mine to be like this. I visualize this egg of like golden white light, sparkles. You could do it however you want. It's sparkling and it's all the way zipped up. So I'm within this egg. And then I visualize what I call permission roses. Okay. Permission roses. And I'll have one, my auric field. Okay. And if I'm going to be in a larger crowd, I might have multiples. If I'm driving, I might have multiples. And with these permission roses, I am giving other people's energy permission to stay away. Okay, permission to stay in their lane, if you will. And it's more like this. It's okay if you haven't your energy is low, or if you're going through things. It's okay, but the boundary is that it stays outside of my auric field. Okay. And this is something that I love to do when I am doing remote healing or even in-person healing, or dealing with someone where I'm trying to help them, because what you also want to do is shield yourself from anything that they may have going on in their bodies, and vice versa. You are shielding them as well in case something is happening in your body. You're shielding them. Okay, so permission roses. And the reason for roses is roses have this sacred geometry that you see everywhere in nature, including on yourself. If you look at the back of a baby's hair, the hair spirals, there's this beautiful sacred geometry in nature that the rose And then rose represents, especially the red ones, represents love. Why not pass out a bunch of roses? I have a whole bunch of them. And sometimes I'll visualize the roses as glittery. Sometimes they're leather. I visualize them in different colors. And I'm like, whatever the person's favorite color and texture is, they can change their rose. So I visualize my rose dividing. So when I am walking into a space, then bloop, everybody gets one automatically. And it's all love. And that's another thing. I am walking in the spirit of love because love heals. Love is protective. Love is love. And love is all we need. If we love on whatever we think is bad, then that is the cure. That's it. So I'm very intentional with all these things. Okay. So again, permission roses. And I didn't make this up. Okay. Where did I get it? Jeffrey Allen. He is an energy worker. And that he's one of my teachers actually, but I'm trying to remember where I first saw it. I think it was in class, but that's where I got it from. And I'm like, it is, I love it. When I'm driving down the street, everybody automatically gets these permission roses. Stay over there, stay in your lanes. If you're getting close, bloop, 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 just pay attention to see how this actually works for you, and always move in love. And I have my notes here. Also, if you feel like you need a little extra like visualize you're in a disco ball. Put disco ball mirrors around your glittery, sparkly auric field, or however you want to visualize your auric field, whatever color, however, but it's light, just this beautiful light. And you visualize now disco balls. So now your disco ball mirror, okay, which is around your egg, okay, you are in it. Now that you're in it, whatever energy is coming this way is returning to sender. Okay, return to sender. On top of that, I also like to use crystals like black tourmaline crystal is really a good one. Keep it in your pocket, or if you wear bras, put it in your bra or whatever. It's really good when you are in the healing industry as well, because black tourmaline absorbs low vibrational energies. So that's really a good piece to have with you. And I have some pieces sprinkled in my vehicle. Okay. Now, when you get home, all right, when you get home or when you're done with these conversations, or at the end of the day, one thing that you can do that I feel is practical is you could just say, I release and I return all energy that is not my own. I restore my own high vibrational frequency energy. And you just visualize your energy coming from toe all the way up to your crown. Just visualize it. And you just say, I am whole. I am whole. I am whole. Okay. And another reason why, and that's all of the steps. That's all the things. And you pull out of it what resonates with you most. But I felt like this was also important because I want folks to understand that when you have dominion over your own energy, no one else can take it away from you. No one else can zap it. It is your responsibility to have dominion over your own energy. No one on the outside can do anything to you. It's all from within. Everything that you need is here. It's from within. Okay, because you are pure awareness. And that's all I'm going to say about that. If you have questions, go ahead and ask. This is one of my favorite subjects because we all work with energy, but it's about being intentional. All right, until the next video, live simply and be kind.